people pleasing and the fawn response. It's about how people pleasing can show up in our professional lives. It's often a protection for us. So if we're feeling uncomfortable with a certain situation in our workplace or even in our personal life, sometimes that people pleasing default response is like a self-protection response. So it's important to acknowledge the context of the people pleasing, be kind and compassionate to yourself that we do this largely for self-protection. So our body is trying to keep us safe. In this field, you would have heard of the fight, flight, or freeze response. But there's another component of it called the fawn response. The fawn response is more of the people pleasing, trying to appease people, and the fawn response, similarly to the fight, flight, or freeze response, is not something that we're consciously aware of. It's not something that we do, that we're aware that we're doing, and we don't find ourselves in a difficult situation in the workplace and then consciously say to ourselves, oh, I'm going to use the fawn response. I'm going to be a people pleaser. I'm going to try and appease my difficult team manager or my difficult client so I can keep the peace. It's not something that we're consciously aware of. It's an automatic response. Some examples of the fawn response and how it may look like for you. Some examples of the fawn response would be to not put clear boundaries in place. And I speak so much about boundaries, but one of the things that I see so often, and I speak to helping professionals all the time about this, is that they tend to say yes before thinking about whether their caseload permits them to take on yet another referral or yet another task. Or if you have a shortage of staff, then you all of a sudden get asked to take carriage of someone else's workload. So you're doing the work of 3 people, 3 clinicians instead of 1. So this can look like agreeing, saying yes to being agreeable to all these extra tasks without actually thinking about, is this practical? Do I actually have enough mental capacity or even hours in the workday to take on yet another client referral or additional tasks and responsibilities?